like I was saying, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Casey. I'm original from Delta State in Nigeria, a mother of four beautiful children. So, my story goes like this. Late 2014, I decided to leave my country because I, I had some issues with my first child father. So my first child is a female, and today she's 17. Not today, like she's 17 years old now. And I left her when she was only 7 because I had some misfortune in my life. So what really happened was this. After I broke up with my first child father, I was just living on my own. I don't have any time for relationship anymore. I don't have time for men. I do my things. I just go to work. I remember I was working in a therapist hospital where we sell the herbs to cure infections, and we cure all type of infections like the toilet disease, the what is it called, staphylococcus, and some other things. And we also help we cure also weak erections for men. We deal with so many different cases. We can also help women that are also having issues with menstruation and some other terrible sicknesses. So I work with Dr. King's therapy clinic in Cemetery Road, Warri, Delta State. At first, I was working as a receptionist, and later along the line, I decided to switch to the marketing field, of which we go out there, we do sell our herbs, and we take it to a busy area like the marketplaces where we have public market. I don't know if any one of you know Igbudu Market in Warri, or maybe what is it called, May Market, Sansa Market, Okere Market, in Warri. I've been to all those areas. We also go to Ajamuga, and we also been outside Warri. We've gone to places like Bini. I know very well Ikpobayi, Ring Road, Santana Market, New Bini Market, what is it called? Oluku Market, Upper, and so many places, even up to Esan area. So to cut long story short, I was just working as a single mom then. I have my first daughter when I was just 20s. In my early 20s, I had my first daughter. I was pregnant with her when in my late 19s, and I had her when I was just 20. Okay, so I had my first daughter 25th of September 20, 2007. Sorry, 2007. So after I had her, a lot of issues came up between the parents of this boy that I had her for, and the father is from Abia State. Sorry, from Abia State. My daughter's father was from Abia State. Okay, so he was also the first son of his family. So we do date. I went as far as going to his village with him, you know, to stay also for like a week or two with him there, to meet his people, to know more about him before I got pregnant actually for him. So along the line, when I was pregnant, we had a lot of up and downs. Him being that type that wanted the baby at first, and the family don't want him to have a baby because we are still very young, and I get that without no offense. But the thing that happened was after I had my daughter, I Good morning, Brother Efe, and welcome in. So, sorry, I'm also on Facebook live stream. So, when I had my daughter, I have to stop schooling. Then I was in my final years in College of Education, Warri. I was in my final years in Words of Education, Warri. Okay, so I was a student. So when I had her, I I do all my schooling, like all my process. I did it. I go to class. I go to class. I do everything, and I also had to wait for the final year exams. But unfortunately for me, I had her the very first day I had my first paper. So I was unable to sit for the exam after all the long run of staying in class, doing assignment, going for library, doing this, paying that, and so on and so forth. But I couldn't sit for the exam because I had had that morning when I had her by 6:30 in the morning, and I was having my first papers by 9 o'clock. So I couldn't go to school. I had to stay home to take care of my baby with the help of my mother and my brothers, and that was how I recited that full term. Okay, so um, later this whole issue came up that the father people does not really want me around the boy anymore. So I even had my daughter in my mom's house. I left his place to my mom's house to have my daughter, and later on I also remained there after birth. My mom took care of me with my brothers, and being Africans, we have large families. So my brothers were there, my sister was there, and my mom was also a widow. So we are just there in the house together. After a whole lot of up and downs, we have these issues of the boy not wanting to come and even see his child, don't want to know the child, he's not even interested. So he was just running away. I was like, okay, there is nothing I can do at this time, and I can't force him to come see his child. So what I did was to let him be. I let him be, and afterward, after long long run, the child was growing, nobody was catering from this child, just me, my family, and my friends. Like, because I work then, I used to work with um my mom do sells this second hand clothes that we call aloku or krika, no. So good morning, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you. Successful, thank you. So I what happened was the child was being taken care of by my mother because I had to go back to school. So I had to leave her with my mom. We are all in the same house, but in the morning, I don't even know how she took a bath, what she eats or what she did not eat, because my mom was there for her and my brothers was also there. So I had to go to search for something to do. I had to go back to school now. So I had to go back to school. When I went back to school, I did my final years. I graduated, but unfortunately, I couldn't do my clearance because there was no money. So I left my result in school up until date. As I'm talking to you, I haven't collect my result from College of Education, Warri, Ejeba. You know, so I left. After that, after my schooling, I had to look for something to do because I was a mom. I know I was a mom, even though I was very young, and I have my mom, my brothers, everybody. Ibrahim, welcome in. I have my mother, everybody that was helping me. Life was not that easy. It wasn't easy at all. So I had to go look for a job, and I found a job where I was working with this therapist clinic, those people that cured infections in with herbal drugs, no. So I had to at the start I had to work as a receptionist, but along the line I had to switch to the marketing field area because I found out that being a receptionist, I'm not having too much pay. So there was a lady that was doing into the marketing aspect, and she called me and said, "You can do this. Why don't you come go out there and sell with us? We get our pay on daily basis. Like whatever we sell is divided into two. Half is going for the hospital, and half those of us that went out to do the selling, we divide it among ourselves." So I remember then the sachet of the medicine, this herbal medicine we are selling, is just for 100 naira per sachet. And they gave us in bulk that they will give us 40 pieces, which is 40,000 naira, right? So sometimes they give, no, sorry, 400 pieces, not 40 pieces. What am I saying? 400 pieces, okay? So that is it. So we'll go out there, and the first day I went, I saw that it was not easy. It was not easy. I just pray God give me the grace. When I go back to Nigeria, I will tell you, I will show, I will go and demonstrate to you guys what I meant. It was not easy. So the girls will go out there, and they will have to set the car. I don't know if any of you have seen a scene where these people will just park a car, put some pictures of some people with toilet disease and some other infections, on top of the bonnet of the car, and they will put a music and a speaker with microphone. They will be announcing what they say and things they're the things the medicine they say work for. Okay, so I was there, I was just watching, and after everything I saw that yes, it went well. They made money, they gave me my pay. As in 3 days I got what I was receiving in the office as a receptionist in 3 days for going out to do the marketing. I was like, oh wow, oh yes, this is very, say yes ma, I've seen it, okay, so you know what I'm talking about. So I was like, oh wow, this is very good. I think it's more better I do the marketing and not the receptionist girl. So I had to come out, and I from there I had to also learn, because you have to take the mic, you greet, you get the medicine, you explain what you can do for men, what you can cure for women, and it can also be a prevention medicine for kids. That one medicine cures almost thousands things, and it's really working. I can testify to that. It's really working because I've used it for a lot of people. So I I started selling. I started the marketing process. So as a mother, I need to take money home. I need to cater for myself and my daughter. Being that my mother is already babysitting her for me free, my brothers are there also helping me. So I will go out as early as 6 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes I will come back to the house by 6 or 7 in the evening, because sometimes we just do full day, and sometimes we even go outside our vicinity, like my city. I live in Warri. I was born and grew up in Warri there now. So we have to leave Warri. We go to Benin. We go to Benin Market, Ring Road, Iselu, Ikoba, Oka, name it. Lot of place, I know them. So we go to Benin, and the day we go to Benin, we really do lot of sales. We go to all this what we call bush market. In Nigeria we have this thing that every 7 days there is a particular market. Like I don't know if anybody knows Efru in Warri. So like Efru market, for example, we are always there. If you go to Ring Road, if you go to Iselu, if you go to Aduawa, name it, we are always there, because we have sets, not just only me. We have like 3 to 4 cars, so we spread ourselves all over the cities of Nigeria. So to cut long story short, that was how I was living my life after having my first daughter for this Abia boy that does not care. The parents also does not care. Nobody will come to ask or give us anything, or even look at our face to know if we are still alive. It was really tough. I remembered my first gift I got was all from my mom's tailor. My mom's tailor practically bought all the baby clothes. The lady now, she's married with 2 kids. From what I knew, she was a nice person. Her name is Bemigo. She's an Ishekiri lady. So I used to help her a lot. So when I was with my pregnancy, I worked with her. I will do the cleaning in her house. I will run errand for her, do chores for her, cook for her, because she's a very busy person. She goes out in the morning and return late. So I will have to occupy the house for her, to cook and do everything. So when I gave birth, she was as if I gave birth to a brother's daughter. Like maybe the pregnancy is for her brother. She took responsibility that the boy I was pregnant for and the family is supposed to take the, she took the responsibility on her. She bought all the, she gave me everything I needed from big to small. She asked for my daughter and also for myself. And she also called our brothers, you know, our sisters, and informed them that the boy that she was dating, that was living in my mother's compound, that was dating her, that they were living together, the boy also, the guy also was a nice guy. He also called these people, and everybody just, you know, just put head together. I had nothing. I was not prepared. I was not prepared. And life was not easy because then we are without my dad. I don't have a father anymore. My mom was just a widow. So they practically paid the bills. They also paid for my discharging bill. At that time, I gave birth in all these midwife's place, all these women that used to deliver women at home. So just the back of my compound, there is one lady there, one mama there. She's still alive now. I pray God keep her till I go home. So that was where I gave birth. So they came, they paid everything, and they took me home. When we get home, everything was fine. So this child was growing. I had to go and look for this job I was telling you, know. So forward to when I was working, I was working, I was living okay, but I had to do one thing. I was like, no man, no boyfriend, no trust. I was really hot, like really, really hot, because I knew this, my daughter's father, when he had nothing, like nothing. We were meeting each other in his friend's house. He was the only person in Warri. He came all the way from Abia State to search for greener pasture in Warri. You know, he was living under somebody. So that is where we meet. That is how I know him. He had no one room of his own. So gradually, we rented our own one room before I gave birth. So I'm just trying to cut the whole thing short. I really helped him a lot. He was a footballer then. He played for Eimba team of Aba. So, but he was this type that does not really care. I was the lover there. He does not love me. Okay. So after everything, what happened was I had to start working. I had to start working. I was selling this medicine, this traditional medicine. I was selling it, and it's helping me. I'm making money. I can take care of myself, and I can also take care of my daughter from the money. And I was also taking care of my daughter from the money I made, and also myself also. Okay. So later, along the line, after a lot of years, I remember my daughter was in primary school already. Okay, I trained her all through what is it called, all through a nursery and pre-nursery, with the help of all these people around me and my family. So she was able to go to school. I was still doing my job, and afterward, I was just there going to live my life, sell and go back home, you know, to get my money. Yes, it's visible. Your comment is visible. Your comment is visible. So so later, what happened is, later on, forward to, I think when she was in her early, she started at primary school already. She was in primary one. I had to register in the primary school where I went to because I loved the school a lot. I attended what is it called, Nana. I had to register at Nana. Then I attended Mowo, but Mowo does not have I attended Mowo, but later on, I also attended. Thanks for joining, little sister. So later on, I had to attend Nana College as for my secondary school. So when I graduated, I found out that they now had primary school, and I loved my secondary school a lot. So I had to enroll her in my secondary school in a primary class. So I took her to school myself. I will go and come back, you know. I will go pick her. If I can't go pick her, my brothers will help me do that. My brothers will help me do that. Okay. So I was like, okay, now I have to get something to do myself. So something happened. I tried what is it called? This then it was around 20, I think it was around 2013. This surrogate has already come, but most people don't know about it. So I had this opportunity of meeting a friend, a girl. that told me about this surrogate for those people that want to be a donor. Like maybe you have to help carry the baby and they will pay you a good money. I was like, oh wow, that one is a good one. I can do it, you know. So the girl now told me, okay, she will be going to Enugu for a trial also. So if I don't mind, she can take me along. I was like, okay, anything to survive then, right? I was like, no problem. Okay, thank you so much, successful. I was like, no problem, I'll give a try. So I have to go with her on the appointment day. We traveled together. Obviously, I didn't tell my mom where I was going. I had to hide it from her. So I had to go with her, and we traveled together to do this. How do they call it? Surrogate mom. You that will be carrying the pregnancy for someone that wants the child, no, and they'll have to pay you. So we went, and unfortunately for me, it didn't go well for me. So the later I had to leave after, I think after 5 days, I have to go back to Warri. The girl was selected, so she stayed, she remained back, and me, I left. I had to go back to Warri. So coming back to Warri, I have this girlfriend. I've not heard from her for a long time now. She called me, and she was like, her boyfriend was a DJ. She was like, ah, my boyfriend is doing DJ in one birthday party for somebody. Why don't you come around? Let's go. I was like, okay. I told her, though I'm not in Warri, but I'm on my way coming to Warri. So what is the time? I took the time, the location, everything, and from there, coming back from my travel, I didn't even go to the house. I have to go to my friend's place, and from there we moved to this birthday party. So when we got to this birthday party, I was just there on my own. They gave me, they really entertained me. They gave me drinks, they gave me food, you know, and what happened was Rita, thanks for joining. Work nearly made me miss you. No, no problem. You can still go and watch later. So what really happened was this. I I go to the invitation where they invited me, right? Where they gave me the invitation. Oh God, English. Where they gave me an invitation where I was invited. Okay, so I was there. I was just sitting down chilling with my girlfriend. Drink was served, food was served. We're just having fun. I was with her. Her boyfriend is doing his DJ thing. Just me and the girl. We are sitting on a table, and this gentle guy walks in. Den I no lie you, I no wan use my eye take see man after wetin I don see. Ah, I was like, no man o. So this guy just walks in, and he was like, ah, can I talk to you? I said yes. Is there any problem? I would like to have your number. I said no, I can't give you my number, I'm sorry. So he really tried. I was like, please, you can't even sit here on this table with us, you are not invited. I've answered your question, so you cannot go back, you know. I was really 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 hot, so I don't want to have anything to do with men. Anything that has to start with B or M is not my problem. Other boy or man, I don't want to see them. So I was just chilling, doing my own things. I left there that birthday, not knowing that this guy, he returned to that my girlfriend's that invited me over there to collect my phone number. Okay, so he collected my phone number, and the girl, he was able to convince her because he knew that girl, but me, I don't know the boy, the guy in question. So the girl gave him my phone number, and the next day I had the call from a strange number. The person was like, hello. I was like, yes, can I help you? He said, it's me. He started introducing himself. I was like, ah, I don't know you. How can I help you? He tried to describe. I said, I don't know you, and I don't remember giving you my number, you know. Long story short, long story short, after a whole tried, he called again and again and again. I keep rejecting his call. I will block him. He will call with another number. After a week or so, I said, okay, let me even listen to what he has to say. He was like, do you know me? I said, no, I don't know you. So I gave him chance. He introduced me. He introduced himself. He was like, can we meet? I said, okay, no problem. So we had to meet in a bar after like a week of trial on the phone. So we had to meet in a bar. We met in a bar, and he was like, I like you. I saw you the other day, blah, 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 blah. at the party. I was like, okay, no problem. You like me, you love me, you want to be with me, abi? Say yes. I say okay, no problem. I just told him, me, I don't love you because I know even now they say they love again. I just told him like that. I said, me, I don't know if I can love and I don't love you. So I had to be sincere because after my first experience, I don't want to make any mistake. So I had to be very, very careful this time and be wise like a serpent. So long story short, we started dating. We started dating. I was going to my work. He was also working. He was driving this at that time. Keke just came out. Keke Naped. They just use it to change. Okay, now I remember it was 2012, 2012, 2013. Yes, 2013, late 12, early 13. So they used Keke to just change Okada. They were banding Okada. Thank you so much for the invite. There was banding Okada then, so they used Keke to switch Okada, no, to do a swab for bike. So he was driving Keke, sorry to say, he was driving Keke Nape, and he took it on a balance and take, the way they call it, right? So actually, he has been driving it for a while before I met him. So he has just some few months to go, and the Keke will become his own. So we were dating. Me, I'm working. I'm having my money. I'm that type that I don't disturb. I don't ask. I don't ask. If you want to give me, yes, I take, I appreciate, but I don't disturb my man. I don't stress you. If I love you, I love you. If I don't love you, I don't love you. And not because of your money or what you are giving to me. I'm that type that love genuinely from my heart, and I give raw love also. So what happened was, after some time, this guy was like, okay, I like you. I want us to take it to the next level. I was like, what is the next level? He wants a shite. I said, you want a shite? I said, me, I don't want a shite because I have had one before. I'm coming, sorry. So me, I was like, I don't want a shite because I have had one before. And I don't know if I will really want a shite now. Let's keep dating. I still have to know you more. you know he was doing well for himself. He has his one room apartment, he has his electronics, he has his keke. It was okay. At that time, he was fine. He was a big boy of that time. So, and me, I was working. I have a daughter, but he has no child. He's just a young boy. I'm even older than him with 2 years. you know so then he was 20. See, we are in our 20. He was 24 going 25, while me, I was already 26 going 27. Okay, so long story short, he keep insisting and insisting, and I told him, me, I'm not ready for this one that you are ready for. If you know you want a wife, then you go and see my people. I just say it like that to scare him. I didn't know that this boy was really mean, and he meant what he was saying. Okay, so what happened is, he had to go to his boss, the guy that is driving this keke for, the napefo. He has to go to his boss, and he told his boss that, please, oh, there is this girl that I see, I would like to, marry and all the stuff. And the boss was like, okay, no problem. And the boss has been seeing me, and the boss was like, no problem, I'll go with you. So he told some other friends, and they went to my mother's house on my behalf. I was in his house. He took his friend and his boss, and they went to my mother's house. So my phone rang one day. He just called and was like, uh, my mom called me. My mom was like, where are you? I was like, this one you're asking, where am I? Any problem? She was like, no, it's just that people are here to see you, to see me. Say, who are those people? My mom was like, where are you first now? Why can't you just come over? I was like, okay. But you have to tell me the people that has come to see me, no? I told my mom. My mom just called his name, and he says, he's here to see you. I was like, person when I dey in house they cook, he go my mama house with people go see for. Why you not tell me, make me we all wear shirts, follow am, more all of us go. And my mom say, you have to come, oh, because it's not something we talk on phone. I said, okay, that means it's serious. I had to quickly leave what I was doing, take the next available taxi, and rush down to, it's not that far also from my house. I had to rush back to my mom's place. Getting there, I saw that the place was a little bit filled up. He has his three friends. Tobeshuku was there, Anayo was there, Ogaima was the guy that had the bike, then one other person, then him himself. They are all five. I was like, ah, wetin happen? All these men, wetin una dey find here, you know? I was a little bit surprised because we didn't say anything. He was like, you have been telling me to go see your people if I want to marry you, if I want a child, so I'm here to see your people. I was like, ah, are you serious? Yeah. But you didn't discuss it with me. Because anytime I ask you to, give me a child, I said, I just they give child like that. Okay. So my mom was like, what is your say on this one? Because it's not the first guy actually that is coming to ask. I've told my mom, no, in no account will you ever collect anything from anybody. Because I was really, really angry. And I don't want to see men. Then I was like, I don't listen. As far you be man, anything you talk, they enter my head. I know they listen. I was really, really, really stubborn. So my mom was like, that's why I had to call you. I said, okay. So I told my mom, you can collect, no problem. After all, we'll be dating. So if it's this serious, why not collect it? My mom took the drink and everything they brought. And my mom told him, I'm just a widow. I can also give you the final say. I have to take these things to our father's people, and I will let you know when and how we will start the process. So that was how they live. I was really very happy. After we lived there, we later went out to do this little get together. I was like, so this guy is this serious, this guy, I was really, really happy. I was like, I'm not just going to stay again with my daughter alone, going around doing my things and not having, any man by my side. I was really happy. So I also had to thank him, appreciate him, and we just went out with his friends. I had to also call my girlfriend. I had a friend, and we went out together. Long story short, everybody now officially knows us as couples or fiancé, or what will I put it, boyfriend and girlfriend, hoping and on their way to marriage. So we were there. I don't hide it anymore. If I want to go, mommy, I go, his name is Stanley. Mommy, I go Stanley place, so we'll go. Mommy, I no go come back today, I can stay. Everybody knows him now. So that is it. It's not something I'll have to hide or be ashamed of anymore. So long story short, along the line, something happened. After all these cool moments, happy moments, this one is hard though. So what happened is, after all the happiness, sweet moment, everything we share, my life being complete again, me relaxing and saying that, yeah, finally I am there. I want to achieve what I really want for myself. It was, I think, June. It was June 2014. Yes, it was around that June 2014. I don't remember the date, but it should be around, I don't want to call a wrong date, but it should be from either 5 or 7, from on the 5 to 7, one of those dates. So what happened was, normally when I don't have anything I'm doing, I will tell him I want to come with you to go and work, because he goes to work at night a lot. He don't like, in the morning he can come out when there is students, then the closing hours of students, that is how he does his own job. So in the evening, when everywhere is calm and maybe where we don't have lots of Uber drivers, so they will just call. Sometimes he works up to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. So that one is not new for me again. I know. And sometimes I will go with him if I'm tired, being that I'll be going to work. I'll tell him, I beg, carry me go as I want to go sleep. So that is how we do it. And all these guests that used to go to all these ladies' nights, all these people that used to serve food at the front of the club and all that, they are his customer. He has lots of their contacts that will be calling him, come carry me go as I don't close on, come carry me go so so place, you know, just like that. That is how he does it. Well, they call him the more for dropping, like more of shatter dropping. So what happened was that that day, I was at home. I was at home. I I called him that, I would like to come around. He says, okay, no problem, I will come and pick you. So he came, he picked me, we went to his house. I was there, and later on, he's like, he wants to go out. I said, okay, no problem, you can go. He said, unlike you, normally you will say you want to go with me, more especially when it's late, because you will be scared that all these girls that are going to club are calling you, you know, maybe I don't trust you too much with all these girls, you know, all those things. I will be doing jealous lover. So it was like, unlike you, are you not following me today? Thanks for joining, Sandra. I said, no, me, I'm not going. You go. He was like, please, please, please. I said, okay. So he had to convince me, forced me, and look for a way. I said, okay, let's go. But deep down inside of me, I don't really want to go. I don't know what was happening. He didn't offend me. He didn't do nothing to me. I don't just know why my mood changed. I was the same person that called him, but later on, my mood changed, and I don't know why. So we went out. So when he noticed I was this dull, I was not that playing type again, because I play a lot, I laugh a lot, I like to play a lot. So he was like, you are just calm, you're changed, you're not like this, what's happening? I said, I don't know, but I don't just know. I want to go home. Say, you say make I can't carry you. This one you say you want, I say yes, I want to go home. I keep insisting. It was like, don't worry, the night just start. You like it, let me take you somewhere to buy pepper soup. We went to our pepper soup joint. We ate. I still insist I want to go home. It does not satisfy me. I left. After we went to all this place where I can dance. We went there. He tried everything, 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 everything. It was not working. My spirit was still down. Inside of me, I was still feeling very, very, I don't know what happened, but I can't really describe it. I was like, I want to go home. He says, okay. After everything, he took me home. And for the first time, he drove to my street junction without escorting me to my house as he normally used to do, and left. So I was there. I went home on my own. He left also on his own. When he left, I was really worried. I could not sleep. I could not eat or do anything. Thanks for the hug. Thank you. Say you're just joining, and thank you. So I was really there. Just I was down that day. I don't know what happened. So I had to go home. My mom was like, this one you are back. I was thinking you're not coming today. No, I had to come back. My mom was like, okay, no problem. Have you eaten? I said, yes, I'm fine. I just want to be alone. I went inside my room. I was just there. Something is telling me call him. Something will say no, don't call. Something will say call something. You know, I was having that double thought. I don't really know what to do, and I don't know what was going on. So I managed to sleep off. I don't know how. That is just the truth. I will just tell you the truth. I don't know how I managed to sleep off. I slept off that night. The next day morning, I woke up with crowd at the front of my father's compound. So I was still sleeping, because being that I was unable to sleep, I slept early that morning. And it's like I was in a dream, but it's not a dream. There were people outside. So I was hearing this noise. They're like, Casey no dey house, Casey no dey house, Casey no dey house. So my brother's wife called me, my other brother's wife called me, and she came to call me, say, people want see you. I said, who? He says, Ngozi. As I just said, Ngozi is the sister to this guy. I said, Ngozi, I just woke up. I had to rush out. What is it? She was like, You have to wear something and come with me. I say, why will I come with you? And this early, what is wrong? She was like, you have to come with me. You have to come with me. I said, I'm not going anywhere because I looked around. I saw his friend, even the boys he came with the other day, that they came to inform my mother about his intention to marry me. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. Not until you people tell me what is going on. Why don't you guys come inside and sit down? So I had to convince them to come inside. They sat down and they was like, okay, we want to talk to you, but we can't talk here. I say, who did this house? Not only my brother wife. Oh yeah, Mama Precious, come out, make the talk. They are not saying anything. They will just be looking their self. Everybody they look itself. Nobody want to. This one go use how I do sign. That one go use how I do signal. I was like, what's going on here? So later I just had to look at the sister and I called her. So Ngozi, you fit tell me wetin dey happen? The next thing she just burst into cry. I say, why are you crying? What is it? What is wrong? She said, is. I say, is what? I just quickly asked, where is Stanley? And so everybody just dey cry. Hey, na then I know say don read. I was like, God. I said, where is Stanley? They're like, Stanley, good morning, Ade. Thanks for joining. That is why we came. Something happened. You have to come to the hospital with us. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, coming to the hospital with you guys is not a problem for me. I'll follow you. But please, where is he? They said, let's go now. Let's just go. I said, okay, let's go. At that moment, I had no choice than to stand up and run along. We went. When we get there, they were like, let's go to the hospital direct. We get to the hospital. Instead of these people to enter hospital, they face mortuary. I was like, this side is for people that had, what are you going, And they were like, that is what we are finding difficult to tell you. Stanley is dead. Oh my God. One part of me just fell out. Like I hitted myself on the ground. I was like, oh no. I screamed very hard. I run inside the mortuary and the boys there was like, no, madam, if he enter here like this, I said, I want to see him. I want to see him. They said, if you want to see him, we will let you see him. But you cannot enter like this. I was like, okay, so what do I do? They said, you have to calm down. Put yourself together. We will let you know. You will go and see him, don't worry. I said, okay, no problem. So we entered into the mortuary. And the first person I saw was him. Lying down there on the floor. He's a very tall person, more than 2 feet. No clothes. I can remember very well as if it was yesterday. Who is Stanley? Stanley is Prince's father. So I can remember as if it's yesterday. They just left him without clothes, just with boxers. I had to go closer and I touch him. I feel him. I hold him. I shook him. I was like, Stanley, can you hear me? Please answer me, Stanley. I had to put my head on his chest. I said, Stanley is Prince's father. And I started crying. I was like, oh no, not now, please, why? After all said and done, we left the mortuary. And I was unable to go back to my house, my father's house. I will tell you the truth. What I did was, okay, I've seen him. Let's go. They said, let's go home. Now me, they can't they beg again. Say, let's go now. The cry is too much. Calm down. So I was asking, what happened? What happened? What happened? They said, let's go. We'll tell you what happened. We went to his place. I have my key. He has his key. No. When I get there, the door was still locked the way I locked it before I left. I left him that night. I opened the door myself, and what I saw was not good at all. We have this big frame of our picture, myself and him. We took one picture. The picture was very beautiful, and we do a big frame and we hang it on the wall now at the bedside because it was a one-room apartment then. I find out that that picture has fallen on top of the bed. The wardrobe, all those in those days how they call it, hanger, that you don't has door. You just have that up and where you can hang clothes. All the clothes, the house was turned upside down as if somebody entered that house and fight that night. You know, I was like, Ngozi, who entered this house? The sister was, I don't know. I've not even see key. I don't check my brother body tire. In clothes where they give me, we not see key for inside. Na only him phone. We not see house key. So I don't know who enter. I never fit enter. Na make me still call you for house so that we go fit open door. I said, nobody enter this house. She says no. I said, okay. If that be the case, that means he passed by after everything happened. Okay. I was just there. We left. After some time, they had to beg me to go home. I said, I'm not going no more. What I want to go do for us? And my mom was not around then because being a widow, we survive living from hand to mouth in the sense that my mom go to clear farm for people in Benin. She will travel all the way from Warri to Benin to clear farm. Then when she's up, she stays in the bush for like a week or 2 weeks, depend on how long the work will last. Then when she's coming back, she will bring food. Then she will also get some crops like all this ugu, punk leaf, pepper, gari, different things. We still hawk some, we sell some, we shop some, so that from the ones we sell, we can pay for those that are going to school. Okay. So what happened is my mom was not around. But my mom has already knew everything. This boy did not rest. I called my mom when I later got home that evening, trying to give her the news of what has happened. That the guy that brought drink with his friend and all that had an accident and he died. My mom just told me, calm down, I will be in Warri tomorrow. So when my mom came, she was asking me, how did it happen? I said, Mommy, I don't know. My mom was like, but una no dey leave each other now. You can't later like the boy, you can't later really want marry him. So which one be you don't know? You know they did that evening. I said, Mommy, unlike me, that evening, I don't know what happened. I told him to take me home. I don't want to stay with him. I don't want to go to work with him. He should take me home. And that was how he brought me home. And I don't know anything. That was the only thing I know. So my mom was like, somebody must know something. Let's ask questions. He has friends. He has. So I had to ask. After like 4 days after the whole incident has happened, I went back to the compound and everybody would just see me. I was really done, devastated, frustrated. I have a lot on my head. I was really tired. I'll just tell you the truth. I was like, okay, please, can anybody tells me anything he knows about this sudden death, please? So the guy living next to him told me that, Casey, the truth is that night, before Stanley went out, we were together. Okay? So we were together because after dropping you, like what he told me, the boy was telling me what Stanley told him, that I was feeling bad, that I don't want to stay with him that night to work with him as we normally used to do. So he too, he don't see any reason staying outside to work that late. He don't feel like working, so he had to go home. And there was a Chelsea and one other team that were playing match. So the money he took from me, because what he do is that when he's going to work, after work every day, being that he's still under the process of balancing, he will be giving me the big part of the money to owe, while he will take the one he will need to refer to fare the keke. So he took just I think 1,000 naira from me that night, and gave me about 4,000 something, and left. So it was a Sunday. I remember very well. That day it was a Sunday. And he's supposed to balance the next day. So he was like, okay, don't worry. I will try and fill up the money for you this night and tomorrow before 12 in the afternoon, that I will take the money to my boss. So what happened was, the boy told me, well, after dropping you, he had to come back. He bought that fuel that is really, he took the fuel, the money he took for you for fuel. He buy the fuel, he bought it, but he didn't put it in the keke. He later turned it inside his generator. He has that small generator we call that Better Pass My Neighbor, no? He put the fuel inside his generator because they wanted to wash that mash together. So when they were washing the mash, somebody called him to come and pick that person from one place to where the incident happened for a dropping. So since that is the work he does, he told the boy, okay, as e be say I don already use this fuel put for generator now, I no go fit call my girl say the fuel money I don use am, make she no vex. Wetin go dey there, make I just rush go do this dropping, so I go use am buy fuel wey I go put for keke take rush go hustle tomorrow morning. So that was why he left. If not, he don't really want to go out again. So he went out to do that dropping, to get the money to buy fuel to replace the one he's supposed to put in his keke. So when he picked this person, he go, we no come know anything. Later on, after the whole investigation, I had to go back to that place when the whole this thing happened, and I tried to ask questions around, because I was not really happy that I don't know anything about the incident. I don't know how come he just died, because the thing happened at the front of Warri General Hospital in NPA. So there is an hospital there. So how come this thing happened at the front of the clinic, the hospital, a big general hospital, and nobody and nothing can be done? So I had to go back. I was really worried. After 4 days, I went back to ask around who knows and who, So when I went there, I was trying to ask the people that sell fuel around. Sometimes I would go in the evening, because the thing happened in the evening. So I was like, going in the morning, it does not make sense, because the thing did not happen in the morning. So I would go in the night to ask those that are selling fuel along the road in the night to know what happened, to do some investigation. And they told me that what happened is that the truth is that this guy was not even on motion. The Stanley, so he was not on motion. He drove down with somebody and stopped there to stop the person, because they has gotten to their destination according to what the information I gathered. So he was only trying to give the person his change when this car came from nowhere with a drunk policeman that hit him, and him and the keke flew up. He landed first, and the keke landed on the top of him. When they got there, both the keke and him, everything, because the keke, when I really saw the keke, I don't even know where be face again. He's pressed. Say keke now, the small, not too, he pressed like wetin they use hammer. So they said when they got there, he was just there flat. He did not even shake, nothing. They tried to rush him, they do everything, but taking him inside the hospital, the doctors checked and they was like, he's gone, nothing can be done. So he just died on the spot. This thing is really painful. It's as if it's yesterday. So that was how this guy died, at the front of the hospital, without even having any help. Even when the people around him there try to rush him, carry him, rush him into the emergency ward, they tried all they can with blood staining them. Because when I saw him, you see this bone we all have here on our neck, this bone, his own was heart. Jesus. This bone there, his own, one side is heart, the neck, I don't even know, it has, as in the injury was too much. His back is everywhere, it just fell in a way that it burst like tomatoes, overripe tomatoes. I was like, this is so terrible. So what about the guy in question that hit him? They said the guy wanted to run away, but they were able to confront him, hold him. But being a policeman, and there is also a police station close to this place, the police came out and they were able to rescue this police guy from them, and they took him away. So those that knew him very well has to help us get his name, his address, and the place he was working. He was working at the police station there close to the general hospital. So what we did was, we went with the family of this boy later. His father has to come all the way from village. Poor boy, the mother died when they were very young, does not have mom again. And the father was not even in worry with them. They were just there with their auntie. So he's just trying to survive. So what happened is, they had to go to this police family and talk the whole thing out. The police agreed to. Police was like, okay, it's not money issue that we are talking now. He's dead and there is nothing I can do to bring him back. I'm sorry, but the only thing I can do is to do a befitting burial. And any other thing, if he has a child or if he has a wife, I can also volunteer to be taking care of them, paying them monthly allowance and all that stuff. So they called the family meeting. When they called the family meeting, they invited me as his girlfriend. And the first word my mommy told me is like, you will have to, I was like, I'm not going, because after all, we don't have a shite, so there will be no need. Let me not go there and fool myself. I will just stay back, let him settle, let the police settle the family. I'm not important. My mom was like, you will go. I said, why will I go? He said, you will have to go. Because I said, because what? Because the way my mom was pampering me, steering clothes. My mom is a very nice person, that is true, but she was being extra. She was just being there. Even my older sister they were all there. Nobody left my side then. My mom was like, you will go. I said, why will I go? I don't know how to tell you this, but you will go because you are pregnant. I look my mama and say, this one, they talk better. This one, they talk of pregnancy. You don't hide. I just look at my mama. I say, abeg. Now you give me belly. Abeg, mommy, abeg. I'm not ready for all this. Like that. I just left. I just threw the issue away. So after everything, my mom had to convince me, and I went that evening for the first meeting. So they were even thinking I'm not going to come. So when they saw me, they were like, hey. The boy's father and everybody, because I entered late when the meeting had started, about maybe over 30 minutes or 45 minutes ago. So they were like, yes, see the girl what we dey try tell you. So now this girl, he don't even carry drink go meet the people. The day for process of marriage, this that. They begin, they tell the police and the police people. Policeman say, okay, no problem. Madam, no verse, I'm very sorry. Now say, oga, yes, say you don't drink that day. How you go don high? Na im birthday. I say, na what you dey talk so because say na your birthday now, everybody go die, just as you don use am take keep person. You wan kpai everybody, you wan kpai person. I told him, I said, hey, police, this thing you do. He said, madam, no, we just talk. I kept myself at the side. So after all said and done, cut long story short, they gave him list. They were calling, arguing, quarreling, shouting me. I'm just there. I put my head down like this. We don't talk, we they don't talk finish. And they say, madam, what do you get to talk? I said, don't have anything to say. Who knows me? Abi who goes me? I don't know. I don't have anything. The only thing I have to say is that I want Stanley back. That's all. If people can give me Stanley, I will be fine. Eh, so that is what I want. When I say that word, everybody mind spoil. Everybody, the mood change again. Everywhere they hot. I calm down again. I quiet. I was like, I don't know what people want me to say. I don't have anything to say. So later they were now arguing money issue. You give this one, you pay this, you buy this, you buy that. They were just making arrangement. And then the keke he was driving is still only so amount. So you balance the keke money. Papa. I said okay. I quiet. I not talk. Then they say, come say, you still have to give this girl money. I said, why would they give me money? To do what? And to look for something to do, to move on with your life. I said, are you paying me off? I don't understand. I said, no, that is what is what he's supposed to do, I said, oh, me, I don't want all this one. Then the elder brother of this, my late friend, just say, yes, you need this money. I said, why did you say I need? Say you need this money because you are pregnant. I was like, again, for a year. I want to say, no. He said, don't say anything. You need this money. I just keep quiet. I didn't say anything. I kept quiet. True though, this one will sound like maybe I'm crazy or maybe I'm inventing words. After everything that day, I called my mom, called the father, called the elder brother. I was like, abeg and sit down. This pregnancy issue wey una dey talk, I no understand. Me, abi who don born before. If I'm pregnant, I will know. My mom said, you are pregnant. Even the elder brother said, you are pregnant. The father said, me, I don't know what to say. My dear, what I will say is that you should go and do a test because I don't know. This one they are saying it. Maybe they know better. We went, after we did burial, everything don finish. My people are still insisting. My mom is still insisting. The boys, wetin call elder brother is still insisting. And before now, I've gone to do tests in 2 places. No belle. I say, people will say I'm pregnant. I'm not. They say, no, you are. I said, okay. I quiet. The shocking thing is that after everything, one afternoon, I dream of everything. It was like a film. Then when I woke up that afternoon, that was how I just stood up. Everything I dreamt, I still remember that up until today. I dey tell you dream when I dream like 2014. I still remember the dream till today. It never clear for this my head. It never cancel. I no forget one bit. So I dreamt that afternoon, after the burial, everybody don go, police don settle, everybody don rest. Who don cry and finish. Everybody don rest. Me, I still dey house. I dey down. I no even fit dey go work. I no even fit dey chop. I'll just tell my mom I want to drink. I just feel like drinking. My mom say, no, it's not good for you. You're expecting a baby. Calm down. I say, hey, baby. baby. I was just there, frustrated, devastated, depression, everything on a high level. Dey my head. I just dey. So that afternoon, I just slept out because in my place, the compound is my father's compound is very big. I just slept under. We have trees. I don't know how the place will look like now. We have all this mango and soursop tree inside the place. I just slept there outside that afternoon. My mom was sitting down close to me just because she was always keeping her eyes on me. And me now, I no even get anything why the reason now. Only inside room, outside, inside room, outside. If I say I want comot, they will tell my elder sister or my younger brother to follow me. I know they gree chop. I know they even bath. Na problem. So like that, after everything, then now I slept that day. Everybody don't go, burial don't finish. So it has passed maybe, don't even pass 1 month or so. I just slept that afternoon and I just dream say, this boy just come meet me. Say, why you dey cry? He never do, no dey cry. I never die. I still dey come back. I never die. I say, yeah. So you never die. You just leave me like this after everything. Why you go do? Why you go do that kind of thing? I was also crying. He said, no, they cry. Calm down. He said, oh, yeah, come, make I show you. Make you know, say I never die. So this boy took my hand. He hold my hand. We waka for inside that dream. Go junction. pick motor, drive to his village wey I no follow am go when he dey alive o, na only when we do burial I go there o. We drove to his village. Inside that dream, he took me to where he was lying down, where his body was just there lying down. Then at this place where we have our heart, it's like another heart is on top, so the thing was a little bit high like this, like where you mold something, you know. He said, see am now, I still dey breathe, can't you see it moving? And the heart is really making bam bam bam, but it's just lying there. He said, so I never die, I dey come back, and na you go be my mama. I say, ha, he, you una see me, this one wan turn me to craze or something, you know. I was like, ah. He said, so calm down. Then then he said, just relax, you will know when it's time. I'm coming back and you will be my mother. So I said, ah, me I don't understand, I'm not seeing you. You say you're coming back, you're alive, I will be your mother. Why all this talk? You are confusing me. He says, don't worry. So we later return. We left to took motor again to return to Warri. So when we are coming back, when we get to that spot where we had the incident in the dream, he stopped there. He said, follow me. I followed him. Still inside that dream, we walk down to one Ijaw woman, because it was in Ijaw MPA. I don't know if anybody know MPA for Warri. Anybody that knows Warri very well, we know MPA is a big place, a popular place where they have all those their pipe and all those things. So he stopped there and he says I should cross. We cross. He now said, I will just let you go now and check. Go and meet this woman. There was one midwife there, all those women where they massage, where they deliver, you know. Say, go and meet that woman. You will see that you're pregnant and I'm coming back and you will be my mother. I say, hey. So when he dropped me there, he just points the place for me. Say, go see that door. That's when you get there, call my name, the person know me. I say, as I just waka reach front, I turn, I no see am again for inside the dream. Now I waka go. I go meet the woman. So the woman call see me. Now the woman say, I'm not going to touch you. Why are you here? I come tell her, say, now so person send me. Can I do man say, now I know you now. He's my son. Now I say, yeah, your son. When is your country born Igbo person? You know, the whole thing is so confusing. And I come say, he say, he's my son because that boy, his leg no dey comot for here. I don't even know why I never see him from some time now. I said, say. He say, so where? And now I tell the woman, say, I don't know, but now he direct me come here. So the woman say, I will not touch you, but I know you're pregnant. Look at the pregnancy there now. He just say, okay, lie down. I lie down. I raised my shirt up. He said, look at the pregnancy there now. Look at it there now. Can't you see it? Say, I don't want to touch you so that you not say I use magic. Get up. This same hospital here, where they keep his dead body there when the whole incident happened. Go there. Go and run pregnancy test and bring it for me. That was when I stood up from my sleep. I was like, whose kind dream be this? I just get up. I tell my mom that they come. My mom was like, where are you going? I said, I'm coming. I just stood up. My mom said, wait, let me follow you. I said, no, nobody should follow me. Oh, I know road. I'm coming. Waiting. Now, soon I go. They follow me. When I follow me, they go. Wait till happen. So I just quarrel with my mom, you know, look for some excuses, talk to her harsh, and I left so that she will let me go alone. I remember the place. I just go. When I get there, I calm down at the junction where the incident happened. Now I don't wake for sleep. Oh, I know they sleep again. Oh, I went. Thank you guys for the emojis. I went. Marvis Billion, welcome me. I went to this place that he described for me. I got there. I really saw this old woman. I greeted the woman. The woman was like, do I know you? I said, you don't know me. The woman said, you sure I don't know you? I said, you don't know me. She now said, okay, what do you want? I described myself and I said I want to massage without saying anything about this guy. Oh. The woman said, you want to massage? Saying, why do you want to massage when you are pregnant? I was like, Mama, I'm not pregnant. I want massage. You feel massage me? May you see. The woman said, I'm not going to touch you, just like she told me in the dream, you know. I'm not going to touch you. Because if I touch you now, it will look as if I'm using something fetish for you. So what you will do, see General Hospital there, cross, go and run a pregnancy test and come back. I can't do like say I want go. Small time now I turn back. I say, Mama, no vex. You know Stanley. The woman was like, Stanley. Any problem? I said, when last did you see him? He said, he's been long oh, and I don't know why he's not coming to see me again. I don't just know, unlike him. He's a very nice boy. I call him my son. He's my son. For me, he's my son. Though I'm not the mother that bet him, but for me, he's a son. I say, anyways, if it's the same Stanley, how is this Stanley? The woman can't describe this boy. He's tall, a little bit fair, light in complexion, a little bit, not too dark. He's tall. He used to barb his hair in a particular way. He likes handless top. He has keke. I say, mama, so you don't know me? He said, no, I don't know you, but I know Stanley. I say, anyways, I am Stanley's, I don't know how I will put myself. Is he wife or girlfriend or I don't know. I said, but the bad news is Stanley is dead. The woman said, Stanley died. Stanley was here yesterday. I said, who's not be here yesterday? Stanley was here yesterday now. He came to see me yesterday. Who died? No. I said, mama, he died oh. If he come here come see you now, he goes to see you, no be him oh. The woman say, are you sure? I said, I'm very, very sure. Stanley don die. He don even pass 1 month now. He don pass 2 months sef. The woman say, really? I say, yes. And the woman say, how did he die? I can't describe that accident that happened. The woman say, don't tell me. I heard of it. But as an old woman now, I know the two fit waka go fast, so I could not go to see things for myself. The woman cried. He said, anyway, go and do the test and come back. I'm not still going to touch you. Go. I really go, my dear. I went, my people, to do this test. Thank God say na where I for don still do test 2 times. If not, the doctors go say I dey craze. I went back there and I was like, I want to do a pregnancy test. The doctor say, again? I say, yes, and you will do it oh. I need the result. The doctor say, no problem. Go and piss for me. Go and do this, go and do that. Take blood. Say the piss will show, then the blood will come next tomorrow. I said, okay. They do the pregnancy on the piss. It just show. Bam. I was like, my eyes just open like this. Boom. I say, how come? When? How? Where? I can't dey laugh. Don't be laugh oh. I dey cry. As I just burst laugh, now so I just stay dey cry. I say, God, I don't die yo. I don't die yo. Which kind wahala be this? Wetin be this one? Wetin be this one? I won't die. I don't die. I won't die. So, cut long story short, I went to this lady. The lady saw the test. Say, congratulations. You are almost 3 months gone. Just as they calculate am. Na so with the time when you not see there again, because after everything I have not gone out once. I no even go work again, not to talk of say I see man or I don dey follow man or I don move on, so the whole thing is busting my head. It's a misery. It's a misery. So I left. I go meet my mom. Before I could tell my mom is say, I told you, I'm happy for you. I said, huh? You have what? Even my mama join people wey wan kill me. I was devastated, frustrated to the core, 100, as in 1000% depression. I no eat again. I no dey talk to person. The only thing I will do, sit down in the morning, cry. In the afternoon, cry. Eat for where? I said I wan die. So let's come back to the story why I left Nigeria. This is the reason. After all these things that has happened to me, after a while, I don't sit down, I don't think. Everything, belle don dey big oh. So I dey tell you, so belle don come out oh. I don start antenatal oh. I say I wan do this one. Hey, first pikin, they use am take do ozeba, they dash me. Second one, he no even know him papa. Which kind story be this? How I wan take put this story? Who I wan tell this story? How I wan do my life? God, I wan die. I no talk. I just carry phone. As person wey dey knelled, carry phone. I begin dey google, dey google, enter phone. Now I see say the quick way to kpai na for Sahara Desert. I called, say no problem, let's do this. I don't want to kpai where anybody will see me. I don't want to kpai where anybody will know or hear or even see my, my kpai body. Let me go and kpai far away from home. I don't want to break my mother's heart again, because poor mommy, my poor mommy, she already lost our firstborn, and our daddy also has spied many years ago. Okay, so I was like, let me go and kpai far away. I don't want to break her heart, because me now, I'm also two person. If I will kpai, somebody is inside me that will kpai with me. So let me not just break her heart. I just took myself. I went to his boss. I told him, see, before Stanley kpai, the money he is supposed to give you is with me. Take your money. The man said, no, he don't need it. I should take the money. I told him, I want to go far away from here. He said, why now? Stay around now, so that at least we go still use this one way they come till they remember our friend. I said, no, I'm leaving. He said, where they go? I told them I'm going to Abuja. That is the truth. I didn't tell anybody my direction, because I don't want anybody going to advise me. I just told them, me, I'm going to Abuja. I'm going to meet one of my auntie. I can't stay here. The shame is too much. I beg, I no fit. The man was like, go with it. You will need it. I also had to, before I left, I also had to go to the village again and inform his father. So they don't know, everybody don't know. Say pikin they come. They were like, don't go far from us. Please stay around. I said, I will come. I just want to go for childbearing. I will be back. May I go relax? The father was like, no problem. So I stayed with them in the village for like 3 days or 4 days. I went back to Warri, and I made up my mind, concluded, pack my bag. I no even carry bag. I no carry bag. That is just the truth. The keke nape he left, I put it in the Panels-Bitters place before. They don't be fix am again, everything. So since the boss says he don't need it, I should take it, since someone is on the way and I will need money to be taking care of that baby that is on the way. So let me take that one. Look for somebody to give to that will be working and be balancing me. I'll be using the money to take care of myself and the unborn child. So the keke was I had to refix it, everything. With the extra 20k he left for me, I'll be 40k. I gathered myself. I went back to this mechanic, Abi Panel-Bitter. I said, Oga Panel-Bitter, I no do again. I want to sell this keke. He say, you don't finish, you don't ready, madam. What's going on? You even say my fine better driver for you. Now my guy now, not be that my guy where you just buy and I get that. Don't worry, I'll give you better person. I say, no, I don't need anybody again. I'm traveling and I don't know when I will come. So I want to go to I'm relocating, in short. I'm relocating. So I don't know when I will come. I want to go to my auntie's place. He said, okay. And this one that is urgent. You for talk since now. How much? I said, I want to sell it for 200k. Then keke was about 800 or 1 million. I started to sell it for 200k. Oh sure, nothing touch the engine. The body when it's spoiled, we don't rearrange them, The man was like, okay, give me time. After 2 days, I went back. They don't see buyers. I reduced it to 150k. They not still carry am. Now I go again. I say, Oga, you don't need this thing. Nothing do, and you the turn. Only all year we they can't change for you. Nothing do this thing. What's up? You don't need it. The man was like, okay, I will buy it from you. But the truth is that I don't have the money, that amount that you want to say. I said, how much did you have? The man said, hey, if I said it now, it will be like I have been win show. I said, say anything you want to say. How much do you have? I'll give you. Don't worry. He said, now only 100k. I said, hey, no problem. Bring it. He said, I said, yes, bring it. I said, bring it now. Mo go do change of ownership fast. We went, we changed everything. I put everything in his name. If you even see the way they take pay me the money, you go really know say money no dey. 10 naira dey that money. 10 naira. I remember. 10 naira dey, 20 naira dey, 15 naira dey. God. It's so painful that after somebody is no more, his property, all those things he left behind, the one wey we go throw away dey, the one wey we go just stay do Sarah dey, the one wey we go even abandon e dey. So the guy just pay me the money like that with all this nike money. gathered it and give me the money. That day, I told him to hold the money, that I will come back the next day to collect it. I went home, I called my elder sister. I discussed with her. I told her where I was going, that I'm going to, hey, do you know where I choose? I told my sister I'm going to Libya. Because I know say before I go reach there, I don't die. I don't buy. I don't buy. So I told my sister, I will be going to Libya. My sister said, ah, why now? With this, don't worry, calm down. You know, my sister had to buy me a new phone. I remember. Big phone. Lenovo. Then Lenovo just came out. My sister bought me Lenovo phone. Big one. He said, the way, as in my people was standing by me, they are ready to take care of me to the core. Everybody was contributing, was showing me love. Nobody want me to go far or lose my mind, because they know it was not a easy moment for me. I told my sister, no, I want to go. And my sister said, this one you will go. When we say, I said, I don't know. Let me just tell you the truth. I don't know when you see me. That one is, even if you will see me again, maybe you will not see me again. And my sister said, no, nah, not do this kind of thing. I will tell mommy. I said, don't tell mommy. If you like, tell mommy. I will not sleep in this house if you tell mommy. If you want my sleep this house, don't tell mommy. Because I have my plans already made. I've made some contacts, everything. Oh yeah, I carried myself. The next day, without picking anything from the house, so say my mother will not notice. Me and my big belle, 6 months pregnancy. I carried myself. Carried my daughter. Still dropped my daughter in school that morning. She was going to Nana Primary School at ACC Road. I dropped my daughter in school. I dropped her. And my daughter was like, Mommy, are you coming to pick me in the afternoon? I said, yes, I will come and pick you. She was in her primary 2, first term. I no forget anything. The record, everything there. I dropped her first term in her primary 2. So she's like, Mommy, are you coming to pick me in the afternoon, or is it my brother that will come and pick me? Because my brothers, they still normally help me because they know I'm working, no? So I told her, don't worry, I will be the one to come and pick you. She said, Mommy, if you don't come, I will not follow anybody. I said, no, don't follow anybody, I will come, wait for me. And me, no say I know they go, but I don't know how to start explaining myself. So I told her, don't follow anybody, wait for me. Or if you didn't see me, don't worry, your sister will come. And say, no, Mommy, you don't send sister, which is my other sister. I said, your sister. I said, no, don't send her sister, you come. I said, okay, I hear you. I dropped her. This pikin no gree enter class. They look me and they go, I say, enter your class. She stand for, they say, Mommy, bye-bye, Mommy, bye-bye, Mommy, bye-bye. I'll go back, I will hug her, you know, like that. Mommy, bye-bye, Mommy, bye-bye. I will go back, I will hug her, we greeted. After some time, the auntie come carry her enter class. Make her go. As I come out school, as I just dey come back, see a CC road now, you follow a CC as you just dey come like this for Okere road, the first place you will get to is Makaiva market, the first market. After you don pass, okay, because if you go straight from a CC like that, if you go straight, you go to Okere market. If you come down like this, you dey come Okere road. From Okere road, you pass prison yard for Okere road. After prison yard, you come down. We know those areas, then na there we grow. You pass Igbo market roundabout. After Igbo market roundabout, you come down very well. You see Makaiva. Now I stop for Makaiva market. This guy in question, this Panebita, e dey for Stadium Road. See Stadium Road, see Makaiva market. There see straight, how do they call this road again? Oh, wey lead to Iyara. I don't forget how they call am. I don't lost that name. So like that. So I just came down. Enter. It was on Monday. It was, is it on Monday or when? I leave when it was school days. I think it's not Monday. It should be either Wednesday or Thursday. So I just came down there. I dropped Gbogbo market now. Then they sell krika for everywhere there. I just came down. I just first go this guy place, go collect my 100k. As I collect my 100k from the Panebita, where I don't take say keke give am, plus extra change wey I get, just enter market, buy this school bag wey dem dey put for back, easy bag. I bought one. Buy all the, because they don already tell me what to do. I don buy all my small jaga instruments wey I need. Buy small bottle water, buy glucose, buy swater, pull over top, buy swater, buy jacket, buy sauce cap, buy neck wrap, everything. You know say we dey say everything for Warri, for Nigeria there. So I just buy everything, put inside the bag, buy few food. I not to buy food because me I no wan eat. I want to go and buy. I was journeying to buy, so I not buy enough food now. Just clothes I buy like that. So and I left. I left oh. All what I was buying, I did buy blanket oh. I'm coming, guys. I'm sorry. Let me carry my phone because I have this one should be ready. So after everything, I left. When I left, meanwhile, I called my other sister to meet me up there at the market. So we both met there. After buying everything, my sister was like, you are serious? I said, yes, I'm very serious. I had to go. My sister said, I go follow you. I said, follow me to where? I'm leaving my daughter for you. Don't follow me to anywhere. In case, if anything happens to my enemy. Because me, I was 100% sure that I was not coming back. That I'm not going to make it. That is just the truth. So I said, don't just follow me. I will leave you'll be the one to take over my daughter. At least with that one, you still have to tell my daughter everything you know about me when she grew up. So I left. She had to escort me to the park. We get to the park that day. There was no bus that was going to Abuja again because I wanted to take direct bus from Warri to Abuja. Listing. Listing oh. I wanted to take a direct bus, no bus that was going to Abuja. The only one I see is the one that will take me to Benin. Then from Benin, I will look for bus. What do I do? I go this one, no day. 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 See, I managed to go to one. They can't tell me, say they will carry me to where? I think it's Abuja or so. No, not Abuja. They dropped me in Benin. I had to switch. So that from Benin, we got a bus that was going, I took another bus that was going to Abuja. This one I tell you 10 o'clock don't pass for morning. So park don't. You know, if you want to travel all those kind of far distance now, early momo. But being that I went to drop my daughter in school, there was no bus again. So I said, no, these people not go discourage me. They say, go and come back tomorrow morning. I say, lie. Because they say if I go house, my sister might expose everything and my mom will not let me out again. So I say I will go the Benin. I will wait till any time. I prefer to sleep at the park at Benin there, board in the bus, you know. So I went to Benin like that. I left. When we left, we get there, we switch over, we start our journey from Benin to Abuja. Everybody dey buy food dey chop. Me, I didn't buy, not because I don't have money. Meanwhile, before I left, when I was taking the bus from Warri, I called my sister. I told her, this one I'm leaving my daughter for you. I don't have much. And you too, you don't have much. Oh yeah, let's share this money. My sister said, where you for see money? I said, don't say anything. It's what Stanley Oga gave to me. So let's share. I shared that 100K into two. God. When I don't see who they take 50K till they go abroad, till they go Libya. God, I beg you. I shared that money into two because I was really ready to be, you know, I'm looking for quick means that I will be out of finance, cash, everything, so that I will just give it up. So I had to share the money and give half to my sister. With the remaining half, I went my way. So when I left, we started the journey. Journey don start. Brrr, we don do Benin. Brrr, we don enter Abuja road. Brrr, we don pass Kogi. We don do this. We don do that. We don do that. We don reach Abuja. Bish. Getting to Abuja.